Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So go ahead, grab a glass of wine, whatever you'd like, and join me for a little bit. It is 10:30 exactly on this Sunday, March 30th. All right, so this is what I did. By the way, I'm just ready to launch into it. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears. I call the grizzlies and the honey bears. Please hit the like on your way in. You can contact me at unwinewithteddy at gmail.com. All right. So I thought I'd go back to those comments that were made on my Instagram, but this time by Lenora. I'm not going to say her last name, okay? Because I'm not going to put any identifying, specific information to identify her. I'll just say Lenora, okay? All right, but what I did is I went back to the video and I pulled all the comments on one page, you know, like on word processor, on computer, so that I could see how many comments was said or were said. And this time I thought, all right, I'm going to use the help of AI to analyze these comments. You know, I set it up in a table. And by the way, she made 32 posts on my YouTube. 32. I have them all in a nice table. And let's see. Who is in the bear cave tonight? We have Gia, Vicky Black, of course, my moderators, Baby Juju and Vicky Black, June Bug. Let's see who else. Who else? At least some are in the bushes. Let me go ahead and make Facebook. Live, okay? Because this can be very interesting. Yes. Yes. Okay. So let's just get into it again. Created this nice little table. And let me just throw up a banner real quick so that you can see part of this table. Okay. Yeah, why not do something a little different? Let's see what technology will say. Let's see what technology says. Okay. I'm going to just show you. Again, there were 32. It was like she was writing a book. Like an intro or something. I mean, for someone to come over to your chat and type up this much, I had no, when you look at it all at once, it's a lot. It is. So, we're going to make this like a learning session. Uh, let's go to class. Here we go. And this is fair use commentary. So you can see, and I've done it 1 through 32. So it's organized. So she entered the chat, and her first comment was, "This mess should not be on IG. How long is this unstable, dark energy creature going to harass innocent people?" Let's take a look and see what's behind this. Okay. The analysis of that one statement uses strong language to discredit you, implying instability and negativity. This is an attempt to frame you as the aggressor. Now, I'm just going to do a few of these, but then we're going to take a much deeper dive. Not tonight, is late, but yes, independent. Let's see what technology, AI, says about this. For education, that's what this is. For our learning. Since this individual is an intuitive. Yeah. This is independent. I just typed the statement and the analysis comes back. All right. Number 2, again, we'll take a deeper dive. She said, "You have serious issues. You are the one who is dark. I see it all around you. Some of us are truly inspired by God. You are inspired by messiness and lying on innocent people. Get help, lady." By the way, every single one of her statements, exclamation marks, multiple exclamation marks. So yelling, "This is my opinion," right now at me the entire time. All right. So what did the analysis come back as? Accusatory and personal attack. Attempts to position herself as morally superior while painting you as deceitful. Superiority. Number 3. Again, we'll go back. Let me just run through some of these. The next one, and this was in order. Lady, I don't have a spell. I am an intuitive being who is capable of seeing what you can only imagine. Don't get it twisted. Hold on for a second, guys. Let's just... I don't have my headphones on, but I wanted to see if we can put a little background. And we'll have it super, super low. How's that? All right, let me go back. Number 3, lady, I don't have a spell. I am an intuitive being who is capable of seeing what you can only imagine. Don't get it twisted. The analysis, defensive response that suggests she wants to appear mystical or spiritually insightful. Not my words. This is the analysis I'm using. AI this time. Yes, this is Lenora. This is Lenora. All of these statements, Gia, came from Lenore. Statements 1 through 32. I decided I'd put them in table form and push it through an analysis. Yeah, right? Just to see. Hmm. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at this fourth one. Hmm. Let's throw this up for a second. Says, you have darkness all around you. Get help. Repeatedly associates you with negativity and mental instability. This is a manipulation tactic. I'm just reading, by the way, these analysis. I am, because I was getting the table ready for my broadcast tonight. Let's get some feedback already. Kia Papaya says, how condescending. She's full of it. Vicky Black, great idea. Now, you see, I may have started something for my channel. Help, a little assistance. And wouldn't it have been great to have my Natasha read these? um, Gia says, projecting. Projecting. Okay. Let's go on and let's clear this. Are you having fun yet? I didn't know how this would exactly go. This is just, we are just putting our toe in the water. Rip running receipts, fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted statute that might be otherwise infringing. So let's see if I can pull others. Hang on. Okay. All right. Let's rip running receipts. That's right. Let's go to the next group. Number 5. I could care less about you differing with my opinion. Analysis says dismissive tone that contradicts her continued engagement in the conversation. I could care less about you differing with my opinion. Number 6, I don't need your promo. Analysis says rejects the idea that she benefits from the discussion, though her continued responses indicate otherwise. Rejects the idea, okay. Number 7, here she goes with the conspiracy theories. What a joke. Analysis says attempts to discredit you by labeling your perspective as irrational. Now, the next time we get into this, maybe I'll have a, like little buzzer or something. But right now, this will have to do. Okay. Number 8, here she was making a correction, the way I pronounce diaspora. I said diaspora. Okay. So she says it's diaspora, not diaspora. Again, everything with an exclamation mark. Let's see what was the analysis. And again, I haven't looked at these, so I'm interested. Oh, nitpicks language to undermine credibility. Nitpicks language to undermine credibility. This is interesting. Number 9, and this is in the order that she said them. She had 32 posts separate. She says in number 9, I think for myself. I think for myself. Survey, no. And the analysis says, or is, defensive statement implying she is not influenced by others. Defensive statement implying she is not influenced by others. I think for myself. This is Lenora. A great idea. Great idea. Now, no one has done this. No one has done this before. So, expect copycats. Expect copycats. Expect copycats. Okay, number 10. Number 10. Let's see. You thought you were insulting me, which at least that's what my sons think. Again, you thought you were insulting me, which at least that's what my sons think. Let's see what the analysis is. Use of which could be meant as an insult or could imply a mystical connotation. Bringing in her sons suggests a need for validation, use of which could mean or be meant as an insult or could imply a mystical connotation. Bringing in her sons suggests a need for validation. That's number 10. There are 22 more. So, how's everyone tonight? Let's do this. Yes, this is one of those. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Wait a minute. How about that? All right, let me pause. Come out. Good evening, Bush babies. Good evening, Bush babies. Vicky Black says. And let me also say, please be respectful in the chat. This is educational. This is for our learning. This is using technology to analyze statements. Yeah. Unbiased, just typing in statements and getting a response to the meaning of statements. All of these statements were taken in order as they appeared on my Instagram. There were 32 separate comments that were made. So now we are going to allow the AI to break them down. I will give my commentary, my opinion, but I thought in this instance, let me just sit back and make a chart and see, is there anything, can I learn? What exactly is going on here and why? All right, again, please be respectful in the chat. Let's see. Well, I won't put that one up. I won't put everything up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Analyze this. That's what it is. Analyze this. At Unwind with Teddy. And tonight, with the use of technology, AI. This is for education. This is for learning. This is for criticism. This is for entertainment purposes only. Listen, do you think, this just came to me, do you think that eventually, and it's probably already happened, I just haven't looked it up, do you think AI can, you know what, I bet they wouldn't even, I'm cutting myself off by saying the answer, what I think would be the answer, but I'll say it. Do you think AI would read tarot, like these tarot readers? Will AI put tarot readers out of business? Will AI put tarot readers, soothsayers, all of these people with crystals and all of these folks out of business? Or could they utilize, you know, enhance their skills or their thinking by using AI effectively? Mhm. All opinions are welcome as long as you are respectful. Mhm. Analyze this. Yeah. So we'll just say it tonight. This is, unique, different approach. I don't think anyone's done it in our sector. Unwind with Teddy is added, has added this little segment. Mhm. It takes some work because I have to, synthesize, gather all the data. Yes. And yeah. What now? Now, Gia, let's see. Let's see. I, be- I better let me read your comment before I put it up. I just click on. Yes, interesting, isn't it? This one is kind of interesting. So I will read it because she did insert her sons, or yeah, she said sons, and she said they were listening or monitoring. Interesting, though. Um, let's see. Gia says, I'd also never involve my sons into these kind of women exchanges. I respect them too much. The weirdo inserted herself. She can wiggle herself out of it. Again, that's your opinion, that's your feedback. Your impression. Mhm. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. Yeah. She said she had her family around her listening. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, Gia. Gia. Oh, behave. Isn't that Austin Powers? Teddy, I'm trying to behave. I just know my boys would say, Mom, not my problem. Okay. Again, this is for education, uh, yeah, criticism, mhm, a little, uh, let's say, I will come up with the phrase for this. I will. Yeah. not, not, not Latoya says, Miss Cleo got put out of business for the lies. Is that why Miss Cleo went down? Right. Did Miss Cleo make a lot of money? Yeah. So this is the entertainment part. Did she made a lot of money, didn't she? Hmm. And for Miss Cleo, what did she have? I'm trying to think. Did she have a call in line? Like you could call her or something, or you dialed? Uh, and it was dialed then, wasn't it? I can't. Um, for 99 cents or something. I can't even remember how it went because I never called Miss Cleo, but everyone knew Miss Cleo. Let's see. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out here. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see if I can slide this one over. Not now. Wait a minute. I'm trying to answer this question on the screen. Now, hey, hang on, guys. Hang on. It's spinning. The clock is spinning. And it is 11:01. Come on. I can't get back to my screen, guys. Hang on. And I hope that I don't cut, that I don't. Okay, hang on. It must have been Miss Cleo. hold hold on, guys. I was trying to find her picture, and suddenly the screen went dark. There she is, Miss Cleo. Mhm. Let's see. She was Jamaican. Call me now inside the mysterious life of the 90s. Hotline psychic Miss Cleo. Yeah. Okay. So since I brought her up, I just wanted to show you, and we can get into that at some point, I guess. I simply asked the question, you know, do you think what AI might put the psychic readers out of business? Hang on. Let's see if I can get, I don't know if I have my gift back. Let's throw this up for a second. I better throw this up. Get rid of Miss Cleo. Let's get rid of Cleo. My screen went dark. Oh, guys. Okay, let's see. Trying to get set back on. Okay, here we go. We're back. We are back. And for those of you who are just now joining me, I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So let me come back out, look at the comments. No, said I've never watched her. I've seen her like the commercials. Who's Miss Cleo? I feel like I heard of her before. She was a renowned uh, psychic reader that you could call in, and I think you had to pay money. I don't know. I didn't read the article. Yeah, in its entirety. Yeah, she had a cult following, didn't she? Yeah, Miss Cleo was like a cult. Mhm. What is this? Had people following, believing me. Hmm. Latoya Wood says, I believe we have some people that are spiritual and we have some who lie, just saying. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. I don't delve into mysticism and all of that. It's interesting to learn about the history of it, but to pay money and to practice it and all of that, no. Mhm. Yeah. And so she called herself an intuitive. Some people are, just naturally intuitive. That's why we have intuition, right? My intuition tells me so and so, such and such, right? Yeah. Mhm. Should I read five more and then call it? Let's see. Should I read five more? Because we're going to go a little bit deeper um, later. Yes, right. Oh, all right. So Vicky says, Teddy, I mean, believing in her. Believing in her. Yeah. That's the one thing people would, I guess, what makes it attractive or how these psychics can get people. They want to know their future, they want to know things, not even their present, like what's going on in a situation. Yeah. So that's probably why these psychics can be so spot on, because people, they know if they go to them at the time, they probably are dealing with something. I don't know. Mhm. Yeah. There are probably people out here that that may be good with the readings. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. What is this next comment? Gia says, I never follow any psychic readers, tarots, nor weird Ouija board or spiritual readers. No Reiki stuff. Nothing is bad juju. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't. Who would want to be sitting in a seance? You know, nah. I can't believe. Was it Mattel? That used to sell that as a toy or something, a game. I don't want to blame it on Mattel. I one of these, um, you know, game makers. Yeah. Remember we used to have board games. People play board games anymore. Everything is like on computer. Yeah. Mhm. All right. So now let's see. Let's go for five more, maybe. And what is this? Blessed. Hey, says Teddy. Do you recall when she came on Nosy Hole panel. Yes. Are you, if you're speaking about MT, or are you talking about someone else? Which is it? But yes, I remember only from watching videos. No, no, I don't remember. Oh, you're not referring to. You're talking about Lily. I didn't know Lily was on Nosy Old Lives panel. Panel? You mean Nosy Whole Life had? Well, I mean she's had panels, but she came up on her panel. No, I don't remember. And I have to say allegedly. When was this? It had to be somewhere in the past. Like some time ago. It wouldn't have been recent. Hmm. So while you put that together, um, hmm, let's not put any last names. You can say Lily. I say Lenore. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at something. Okay, let's find out. Put up a cover. Mhm. And see if I can make a copy. Let's find down. All right, that was through number 10. So I'm making a copy of the next group. And we will leave it at this. This is fair use commentary for education, criticism, news reporting, and entertainment purposes only. All right, so let's bring this up. Happened again, screen. All right, So now let's wrap this up with the next five. Go ahead, hit the like if you care to. Mm-hmm. It's free. Number 11, this comment that was made directly to me on my Instagram. Again, what you are looking at in order of 1 through 32, we are utilizing the um, AI to break these comments. Well, actually, we're just skimming the surface tonight. So, just a quick snapshot of these comments. All right. Number 11, my information is public and not hidden. My info is out there for a reason. Do you truly think I was stupid enough to think your minion wouldn't visit my pages? Whatever. All right, let's see how AI formulates its analysis. Response says a mix of defensiveness and an attempt to justify her online presence while accusing you of having minions. Again, the statement is my information is public and not hidden. My info is out there for a reason. My pages are linked. Do you truly think I was stupid enough to think your minion wouldn't visit my pages? Whatever. Again, a mix of defensiveness and an attempt to justify her online presence while accusing you of having minions. All right. I'm the first to do this in this way with a table. So when they when you see the copies, you'll know who started it first. All right, number 12. She said, "I worship only God!" Exclamation, all caps. Another lie and conspiracy theory. My family is here listening to you. We are laughing. We are laughing. Let's see how the AI broke it down. Tries to portray you as dishonest while leveraging her family as an audience to humiliate you. Tries to portray you as dishonest while leveraging her family as an audience to humiliate you. Hmm. A comment, Gia's got a few. And by the way, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. She thinks she's stupid enough, you say. Ooh, projecting. All right. We've got Nicole that has joined the chat and Blessed. Good evening. Now, let's see. A couple more. Number 13. Where in my post did I say I was doxxed? These people are slow. Analysis says attempts to make others seem unintelligent and misinformed. 14. Get your attorney! Exclamation. I got mine. Analysis. Intimidation tactic suggesting legal action. For those of you who are new, I am reading comments and we are doing a breakdown of these comments on the surface using the assistance of AI. These were made on my Instagram. Lenore made these comments. And so I'm just, I thought, wow, how about just make a table of comments and see, what AI thinks about them. Number 14. No, I've read that. Number 15, the final one. And for the night. Oh, I'm trembling! Exclamation. Oh, I'm trembling. Meaning sarcasm used to dismiss any perceived threat or argument. Sarcasm used to dismiss any perceived threat or argument. Again, I thought I'd try something a little different. An approach that I might implement in the future. When I see fit. Now, all of you know I have tons and tons of videos, right? That we could push through the processor. I can analyze this. I've done that. I've given my opinion. But maybe we could make it even more interesting. With different things. And I thought I'd try this one for starters. It is 11:24. It's time to say goodnight, don't you think? Let me put my headphones on. I'll come out and I will check my email. Haven't played any music, but let's do something.
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. When it's my birthday or my day off, you got other plans and can't show up. But when life deals me a hand, all of a sudden you're the first to come. Always there to help and listen. You're just a friend when I come undone. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding. Some kind of friend. If I would win the lottery, you wouldn't be happy for me. But if I blew it all in one day, you'd be there to hug my pain away. 'Cause in tricky situations, you are the best friend that I've ever had. But it's such a funny feeling when you get enjoyment of seeing me sad. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend. If I would win the lottery, you wouldn't be happy for me. But if I blew it all in one day, you'd be there to hug my pain away. 'Cause in tricky situations, you are the best friend that I've ever had. But it's such a funny feeling when you get enjoyment of seeing me sad. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend. You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. I guess you hate when I feel great and love it when I made a new mistake. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend.
All right, so biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out and join me sometime tomorrow morning. It's 11:30 and or just about that. Got out a little bit early tonight compared to this week. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out with me tonight. We'll make it interesting, much more interesting later. Yeah. But that's it for me. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. When it's my birthday or my day off, you got other plans and can't show up. But when life deals me a hand, all of a sudden you're the first to come. Always there to help and listen. You're just a friend when I come undone. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend. If I would win the lottery, you wouldn't be happy for me. But if I blew it all in one day, you'd be there to hug my pain away. 'Cause in tricky situations, you are the best friend that I've ever had. It's such a funny feeling when you get enjoyment of seeing me sad. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend. You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. I guess you hate when I feel great and love it when I made a new mistake. I have to fall apart to get to see you again. You only have a heart when mine is bleeding, some kind of friend.